Hello guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Kiki and it is time to make crafting fun. DIY number 1, and we're gonna make this beautiful set of bells that you can see here for 79 bucks on Pottery Barn. And I'm gonna take these bells that I got from my local dollar store for $2.49, and I'm just gonna disassemble them and paint them in this crimson Waverly chalk paint. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove all of this like that, and I'm gonna struggle a little bit because this was really tight. But then I discovered where I could just bend it, and then I removed it, and now I'm gonna remove all of that twine or thingy that it has in the middle. Now we have our bells, and I'm gonna start painting them with that beautiful crimson red color. And I'm gonna do 2 coats on this beautiful bells, and then I'm gonna paint them on the inside as well. Let me just paint this like that all over, and then we're gonna let them dry really well. Now we see them, and here you have them. Now I have these decals that I made on my Cricut, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer that decal over here like this. And I'm gonna add 3 of those, 1 here and 1 of each side, like that. So we have beautiful snowflakes on our bell. I'm gonna do this for all of our beautiful bells on different snowflakes that I made. And after I have put all of those decals, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my white chalk paint from Waverly. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start making dots all around just like this in the bottom lip of that beautiful bell. Then I'm gonna come back and do more dots on the top, and I'm just showing you how I'm gonna make them. Then I'm gonna make triangles in the top just like this. And I'm gonna finish this out of camera so I won't bore you. And here you have it. I'm gonna add this clear acrylic spray paint all around, and here you can see it. Now I have rope, and we're gonna make a rope nut for the top. This one is the medium one, it's not the smaller one, but I wanted to show you how it turned out. And now I'm just adding that beautiful rope knot in the top, and for that I'm gonna use a little bit of hot glue, and I'm gonna add hot glue over here, add that knot, and just start pushing it down so we get it glued. And now I'm gonna do the big bell, and I'm gonna do the same thing just like that. Add that knot on the top, play around with it so it sticks, and that's it. Let me show you. And here you can see all of them together, and they look so beautiful. And the best part is I spent only $2.49. And this is part of the Farmhouse high-end for cheap, and I'm joining my beautiful friends Jani and Diane of Deco Easy, hosting this awesome collab. And look at those beautiful guys that are joining us, Kimo Craft and Miguelito's DIY. In the description box down below, you're gonna find the link to the playlist so you can go and check them out. DIY number 2. And we're gonna make this beautiful bell cluster for $19.50. And I decided to use those cardboard tubes that you can find on the inside of the Cricut vinyl. And I'm just gonna cut them using my miter saw, I think that's the name for this. And I'm just gonna cut them like that. I cut 4 of those. Now I have one that it is a little bit thinner, and I'm gonna cut it like that, really small. And now I'm just gonna sand them really well all around just like that to get all of those pieces of cardboard off. Now I'm gonna take this poster board, and I'm gonna measure my tube, and I'm gonna cut circles out of that poster board. Yeah, I always struggle with my words. Now I'm just gonna cut those circles, and then I'm gonna bring that cardboard tube, and I'm gonna add some hot glue, glue that, and glue the mini circle in the top like that. Now I'm gonna use flat black and spray paint all of my tubes. or bells. And here you can see it. It's looking so cute, but we want gold. So I'm going to use this brush metallic from Folkart. I'm a Plaid ambassador, and you will find the link to my Amazon front store so you can go and check out all of Plaid products. Now I'm just going around just like this with that beautiful color all around my bell. And I'm going to paint it completely like this. You can use any paintbrush. I use this one because I had it in hand. Nothing special about this. But I'm just going to go around like that. And as you can see, we have a little bit of gold and a little bit of black showing. And that looks beautiful. Now I'm going to go around and paint all of it like that. Then I'm going to take a detailed brush and I'm going to paint all of those details or sides of my bell so I can cover everything with that beautiful gold color. And I'm going to go all around, as you can see here, covering everything, making sure that everything is painted. Now we're going to let them dry. I have all of them painted, and I'm going to grab one of them and some caulk you can find at the Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna add that caulk in the bottom of that bell to make the beautiful frosted look that we saw on those beautiful bells we saw at the beginning. These ones I think are from Pottery Barn or Grandin Road. Oh, I cannot remember. But we're gonna go around just like this, just mushing that caulk, and then we're gonna add iridescent glitter, something like that glitter that it's beautiful. And we're gonna repeat that to all of our bells just like this, adding our caulk, smushing or going around with our finger to that caulk so we can just blend it a little bit and make it not so puffy. And then adding that glitter just like that. Then, when they are dry, we're going to add some of this clothesline. Let me show you this one. And we're going to tie them to make it look like the rope. If you have rope from the Dollar Tree, you can use that one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tie them like this. Cut a piece of that clothesline or macrame cord. You can use that. And what I'm doing is I'm just measuring it. And I made a knot. And I have all of them here. Now I'm going to tie them together, and I'm going to use a piece of that clothesline. I forgot what it was. To tie it, just to make sure they stay together, while I wrap a piece of that clothesline around all of those strings, like this. I'm going to wrap it around just like that, really well. And then I'm going to cut the excess like this. And I'm going to continue wrapping until I have reached the top of my cords. Then I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue and continue wrapping to cover all of those exposed ends. Then I'm going to make a loop like this and go around with my cord around that loop to cover it and secure it with more hot glue. And that will be it. Let me show you. And here you can see them, and they look so beautiful. Who would have thought this is just a piece of cardboard tube? Let me know what you think in the comments below because I'm loving them. If you like modern farmhouse boho decor and lots of silly jokes, that's what I do here, so subscribe and click on the bell so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. Also, hit the thumbs up if you like this one and share this video with a friend because that really helps to support my channel. Here's my social media, go and check me out. DIY number 3, and we're gonna take this beautiful countdown till Christmas from 129. And it's so beautiful from Grandin Road. What I'm going to use is one of these wooden circles. You will find them also on my Amazon front store, or you can find them at Dollar Tree, and more crimson red from Waverly. I'm going to cover this circle completely on that beautiful crimson red like this, going all around my circle just like that. And we're going to cover it completely. Let it dry really well. And then I'm going to take this beautiful countdown that you will find the link in the description box down below so you can make this beautiful countdown. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my iron, because this is iron on vinyl, and I'm going to continue just going around all of it with my iron just like this. We're gonna go all around it, and take your time with this because you will see that I was a little bit impatient, and you know that. And I just damaged a little bit of this beautiful countdown. So just go around really slowly, and you will see there I missed the 13, and that's where I messed it up a little bit. And as you can see, the 13 is almost gone. Now, as you can see, I'm just removing that plastic, making sure that everything is stuck there. And I did this. I didn't use the plastic, and I just added my iron. I removed all of that, and then I just painted it using white Waverly chalk paint, and I fixed it. So if you're a little bit more careful than I was, you won't have any issues with this. Just don't use that iron on top of your iron on vinyl. Use your plastic and then iron on it. But then I just fixed it, and it's looking so beautiful. Now it's fixed. And as you can see, I'm just covering all the red oopsies. Now I have this piece that I made up with a little bit of that poster board. I'm making a hole in the middle using the Cricut weeder like this. And then I'm going to take a piece of one clock, this one. And I'm going to take the thingy that holds it down. But first, I'm going to glue this that I painted my thingy with black spray paint. And I'm going to glue it like this. Then I'm going to come back with my Cricut weeder, and I'm just having that thingy that goes in the middle, and I'm cutting the excess. I'm going to add it over here, but first I'm going to take my Cricut weeder like this, and I'm going to make a hole just like that. Then I'm going to glue that really well, and then I'm going to add this thingy over here so I can push it to my countdown. Here you can see it. I'm just making that hole a little bit wider. And now I'm going to add this. And I just push that down, and it holds really, really well. Now I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue to the back, and that's it. Let me show you. Here you can see it, and it is looking so beautiful. Remember that the link for this project on Cricut Design Space is going to be in the description box down below. If you want to buy me some crafting supplies, you will find this link in the description box down below. You don't have to do that. You can support your favorite creator by watching, sharing, and liking their videos. But if you want to buy me crafting supplies, this link, you will find it in the description box down below, and you will get a shout out in my channel. DIY number 4, and we're gonna make this beautiful Pottery Barn, so beautiful, cloche ornament. And you don't have to do anything. These ones are from Walmart, and I found them there for $2.98. They are so beautiful. Look at that. You don't have to do anything, but you know me, I'm extra. I'm sorry, it was $1.98. And you don't have to do anything, but as I told you, I'm extra, so I wanted to add a little something extra to this. So I decided to remove that plastic on the top, leave only the twine, and take this beautiful ribbon from Walmart and make a cute small bow. You know me, I love my hot glue bows. So I made one of my hot glue bows, and I tied it in the middle using a little bit of yarn like this. I'm gonna tie it, and then I'm gonna make cute bow legs or bow tails for my beautiful bow. Let me just tie this really well. Then I'm gonna fluff it, because you know fluffing is the most important part of making a bow. And then I'm gonna give that beautiful bow tails or bow legs. What I'm doing is I'm just dovetailing. Yeah, I forgot the name for that. Dovetailing those tails. I'm gonna add them with a little bit of hot glue, and then I'm gonna add my bow with a little bit more hot glue, and that will be it. We have the little bit extra that I wanted on my clothes. And here you can see them together, and they are looking so beautiful with those bows. Let me know what you think of these ones in the comments below. And here you can see all of them together, and these ones are one of my favorites. But I want to know what you think about them. Remember that you will find in the description box down below the link to the project for this beautiful countdown, and also the link to my Amazon front store so you can go and check out all the plaid products that I have there and the circles and all of that. And this is part of the Farmhouse high-end for cheap. And in the description box down below, you're gonna find the link to Johnny and Diane's channel, Deco Easy, and also the link to the playlist so you can go and check out what Imo and Miguel came up with for this awesome collab. And remember, if you like it, hit the thumbs up. If you love it, subscribe so you can keep on watching these type of videos. Take care. Bye-bye.